Jonathan is the contractor in the flannel shirt. Drew is the realtor, usually wearing a tie.
We do 3 months in a city, then we move on to the next one. We'll do up to 17 projects at a time. So we do about 45 renos a year.
When do you have quiet time?
Hold on.
That was our longest quiet time we've ever had.
Jonathan is the older one by 4 minutes.
I did sit on Jonathan's head in the womb for 9 months.
I heard about that.
So
He's always
I
got a
guess-
cheek up on me. Yeah.
And the taller one is Drew.
But
right?
he fluffs his hair up to look
Wait,
taller.
taller Drew,
Yeah,
right?
taller, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm smarter.
Drew is married to Linda, who also appears on the shows.
They bought their very first house together. Welcome to your new home. And we're renovating it into the house of their dreams.
And Jonathan, well, he's single.
We put the photos of Jonathan on a wheel. We call it the third wheel.
The worst is, Karen will invite me over. She'll say, hey, you've been working so hard. Come, I'll cook you dinner. It'll be great. I'm like, that's so sweet. Thank you. And I'll come over, and she's got hardwood samples laid out. She's using me.
One of their latest ventures is a children's book.
You get a free kitchen and you get a free.
Book signings are fun. Part stand-up,
Okay, that's official. I'm retired.
part storytelling,
One sweet summer afternoon, Drew and Jonathan were doing what they did best. Dreaming big.
and very entertaining. The first thing that's going through my mind, it's like, it's not the kids who are really into this. But maybe I'm wrong.
Did you see the kids in the
I
audience?
did see the kids.
You're wrong.
So these are the new Property Brothers 2.0.
So where did this wholesome, amusing, wildly successful, and entrepreneurial match set come from? Here. I mean, look at this place. This was your backyard.
Yeah, we lived in a postcard.
The foothills of the Canadian Rockies, just outside of Calgary, Alberta.
I mean, this is so much fun building forts, just getting out and exploring. Every day is a clear blue sky.
And fresh air.
Yeah. Hold on. Everybody stop. I feel healthier already.
Me too. Me too. Actually, the twins were born a few hours west of here in Vancouver. Did you have any idea these two were coming out at the same time?
No, we didn't. I was in the delivery room when Jonathan was born. And while the doctor was clearing out his throat, the nurse said to him, "Doctor, I think there's another baby here."
What were you thinking?
I was thinking, Joanne shouldn't have said what she said.
What did you say, Joanne?
Well, we'll just say it was
Beep. Let's just say Joanne and Jim Scott went with it.
There was never a dull moment with those guys.
And no parents could be prouder.
Actually, when they were 7, they started their own business.
Because you told them they had to get a job. That's how they said it. Gentlemen, it's time for you guys to go find some work.
No, they did. They called their business Jam Enterprises. John, Andrew, and Mom. And they had these wire hangers, which they covered with a silk material. And their motto on their business card was, "We take care of your hang-ups."
Jonathan and I have a lot that we wanted to accomplish. I mean, I love acting and directing, and Jonathan loved magic. And whatever we were passionate about, our parents supported us.
Even when they failed, which they did occasionally.
The first time I had my dreams crushed was when I was scammed and somebody stole all of my magic props. I was a teenager. I had put all my money into that. I literally wanted to be the next David Copperfield, and that was all taken away.
I don't think there's anything wrong with having a failure. It's whether you get yourself back up on your feet.
Get back in the saddle.
By the way, in the Scott family, that's not just a figure of speech. Oh my gosh, that's the code of the West.
Dakota of the West.
Wow.
Jim Scott was a real cowboy who followed his dreams from Scotland and taught his family the cowboy code.
Read it to me, will you?
Live each day with courage. Take pride in your work. The one I always remember is right for the brand.
And so what does that mean in terms of your family?
Oh, well,
Be
we
true
all
to
write
yourself.
for the brand in this
Yeah.
family.
One for all and all for one.
That's right, yeah.
Not the good old.
All the members of the Scott family have appeared on the brothers' shows. Brother JD is a regular.
Good. Actually, I gotta say, it's kind of nice. We're all over the world with everything we do. I think it's nice to actually have the entire family together.
Yes,
It is,
it sure
it's
is.
Why do you think you're still doing it? Is it just your success keeps moving you along?
I think we just have too much fun that we don't want to stop. And then it's like a big family. All our crew, everybody else, they've been with us for a long time.
Play something, guys.
In reality, not just on reality TV, they all just like each other a lot.
Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King.
Ahead,
Silent night.
the spirit of Silent Night. My father abandoned us when I was at 9. My mom chose her boyfriend over me. She took me to live at Big Oak Ranch. This is Elizabeth. There, in my new home, they showed me where true hope comes from. Now, I can show my family what unconditional love looks like.
Once again, it's time to trim the tree and decorate. But this time, you want everything to be perfect. Here at Brooks & Collier, that's where we come in. Amazing furniture settings, surprisingly as much at home indoors as they are outdoors. From seasonal plants and wreaths to grills and smokers for the perfect holiday ham or turkey. We can even help you with the perfect cozy fire pit for those once-a-year conversations. Lucy likes that they're only once a year. The season of wonder is also the season for Brooks & Collier.
It's not just how you celebrate, it's the food you celebrate with. That's how you holiday. Finding the perfect gift for everyone on your list. That's how you holiday.
Having second thoughts about those Advantage plans and their free premiums? You know, it's only free if you don't use it. Hidden copays can cost you thousands of dollars every time you get sick or require hospitalization. Those copays can really add up fast. So if it sounds too good to be true, well, you know the rest. Call First Community Senior Select for real, affordable Medicare supplemental coverage. No question about it. First Community, our members are like family.
'Tis the season for Christmas carols, and our Faith Staley has a favorite.
If there's one song that captures the true spirit of Christmas, it must be Silent Night. The song's message of peace has been sung in more than 300 languages. Everyone from Elvis to Nat King Cole to Stevie Nicks has joined Silent Night's chorus, with few renditions as popular as Bing Crosby's.
It's a lullaby, and it's not just a lullaby for the baby Jesus, but really for all of us.
Bruce Forbes is Professor Emeritus of Religious Studies at Morningside College in Iowa.
This Christmas song especially relates to average common people because of the very character of the song, that it's easy to learn, it's in a good singable range, and it expresses, I think, the feelings of the people.
The year was 1816, right after the Napoleonic Wars, when a poem of simple verse was written in German. Stille Nacht, Heilige Nacht, or Silent Night, Holy Night, was the masterwork of Joseph Mohr, an assistant priest in the small Austrian village of Mariapfarr. 2 years later, on Christmas Eve, Mohr asked his friend, organist Franz Xaver Gruber, to compose a melody for his poem.
The legend is that apparently the organ didn't work. And so the request was made by Moore that it be for two voices and could be accompanied by guitar.
It's believed Silent Night made its American debut at New York's Trinity Church in 1839. Decades later, the song way to the front lines of World War I. It was Christmas Eve, 1940, when English forces recognized the tune being sung in German by enemy troops. Both sides famously, if only briefly, put down their weapons and celebrated the holiday together in what history remembers as the Christmas Truce.
It expresses a longing, I think, lives. That's powerful.
It's a message that's as true today as it was 2 centuries ago. Which is why last month, Trinity Church once again hosted a performance of Silent Night. The Trinity Youth Choir celebrated the hymn in English, French, Spanish, Japanese, even Mandarin Chinese, alongside the Kroll family singers who sang in German.
You've come all the way from Austria. Why?
Because it's an honor for us. It's an honor for us to sing in this historical place.
An honor and a break from tradition. In Austria, Silent Night isn't usually sung until Christmas Eve.
Not before, no. It's forbidden to sing the song before.
Why?
Yeah, because it's a special song. It's a song for peace for all over the world. We want to say, stop now, listen to our song, enjoy it, and feel your heart.
A plea for peace that still echoes to this day.
They're separating children from their parents?
Forget him, Beth.
This is my state and my rules. You think you're gonna intimidate me?
A new Madam Secretary at a special time.
From all of us at God Friended Me, happy holidays. Don't miss The Neighborhood. CBS Monday, 8/7 Central.
Belk's last minute gift sale is your last chance to shop for the perfect gift. Open early and late. Find favorites like